Happy New Year! Can't believe I'm doing this video right now. I was just looking at the thumbnail and I'm dying because I'm just like, man, that was such bad quality. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Oh my god. I literally pressed play for the video. Yo, watch this. Okay, so today I am doing a reaction video to last year's New Year's resolution. I did a get ready with me video and I talked about some New Year's resolutions and tips for sticking to your New Year's resolutions or to help you figure them out kind of thing. And yeah, so I'm gonna be looking back at it today. As you can already tell, I started watching it. I literally pressed play and I was like, ugh. This is gonna be a fun video. Of me just laughing and roasting myself most likely, but I will give you a little bit of maybe what I want to do this year. Hope you guys like the new intro. I was really feeling myself. I thought it was a nice little different vibe for 2021. I thought it was cute. I hope you find it cute too. Give it a thumbs up, give it a like. It's on my Instagram as well. But yeah, let's get into the video and this reaction. Oh no. I actually have it on my phone here so that way I'll watch it. I will try to insert it into the video so that way you guys can see what I'm watching and reacting to. I'm learning this year. I'm learning how to use my program. So yeah, let's get into it. What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. It is the first vlog of 2020, the first video of 2020. So I just want to wish you guys a very happy new year. I hope that you guys really enjoyed your holidays with your family, with your friends, with whoever you spent them with. Hope you had a very great end to 2019. I don't know why it's so cringy to me about how I said Happy New Year. I was just like, Happy New Year. I don't know. I don't know, was it like out of breath or something? But anyway. We have date night tonight because we're in Niagara. We're actually going to one of my favorite spots, which is Wind Sushi. That's actually in like an hour, so I gotta get started on my hair and my makeup. So while I'm just doing it, I'm just gonna talk to you guys and share some of like my resolutions, I guess, in a way, as well as like maybe tips that might help you with your resolutions. Can I just talk about how I started this video? So I was so nervous, so I think that's why I'm so like breathy. I find it very breathy. I find it very cringy about how breathy I was. Yeah, I remember we went to Niagara. We were having like a weekend away because, you know, we had been so focused on family for the holidays. He had family come in from the Philippines and wow, and last year was so different. People could travel. We could spend time with our families. Who would have thought this all of 2020 would have been like what it was. We're going out for dinner and I wanted to get ready, so I was like, yeah, I'll film this like get ready with me video for date night and we'll talk about resolution. I had a notepad, I had like everything that I wanted to say written down. But yeah, I didn't have like a stand or anything. I had propped up a bunch of things that I could find in the hotel room and put my phone against it. I think that's why it's such bad quality. I was using my phone and I just propped up my phone and I recorded, and the lighting was terrible too because like it was later on in the day. It was weird. It was like one of those hotels where it's like you didn't have like a main light, you just had lamps. It was already dark outside, so I wasn't getting light from outside, and then I only had the lamp, so good times. So I'm an Aquarius, and according to my zodiac sign, 2021 is actually going to be my golden year. This year is actually supposed to be the year that I basically get ready for it. Because basically I'm gonna get my shit together this year to prepare for 2021, because 2021 is supposed to be my year. Okay, yeah, so this year, 2021, is apparently supposed to be my golden year, and I don't remember where I read that, but I remember reading that 2020 was supposed to be my year to prepare myself for 2021 because it was going to be my golden year. So, yeah, last year was supposed to be me getting my shit together. Can't say I did, can't say I didn't. I mean, I feel like in a lot of ways I improved or I got better, and then in other ways I kind of just stayed the same. This year is supposed to be my year, so COVID better not get in the way of that. But I will say, for example, like for 2020, I started the YouTube channel. Well, I started getting serious about the YouTube channel. I did Vlogmas, so that's like kind of prepared me for this year in that sense. I have my goals for that. Like in terms of YouTube, I would love to, like, you know, hit more views, and I would love to have 100 subscribers this year. I'm really hoping I can do that by like mid-year. If I can get 200 subscribers by the end of the year, I'd be so happy. So share with your friends and your grandma and your grandpa and your families, everybody. Spread the love, spread the joy. First thing I wanted to talk about was exercise. Ideally, you want to put in a workout 3 to 4 times a week, and at least for 40 minutes. So sometimes for me, my workouts consist of Muay Thai training. So that's usually like an hour long class. But when I'm not doing that and I want to just do something at home, I'll pull up something on YouTube and just get on the treadmill. If I'm doing something at least once a day for 40 minutes to an hour, I think that's good, and I think that's a great start. So the first thing that I talked about was exercise and how you should be working out, or I try to put in a workout 3 to 4 times a week and at least for 40 minutes to an hour. Didn't last very long. One of the biggest parts of my workout routine was going to the gym and doing Muay Thai. However, the gym's closed down. I didn't really have much space at home to work out because I was living with my parents, and I only could work out in my bedroom. But I did try to do like certain challenges, like I did like the Chloe Ting challenge. So when it comes to exercise this year, I've actually set up challenges for every month that I want to do. I've put like dates and stuff in my phone. I'm very like, I need to be organized that way to see it like everywhere that I go. Like it's on my calendar, it's on my phone. So exercise is a big thing this year for me. Now that I have no excuses. I have the time, I have the space, so gotta get it done. About drinking water. Make sure that you're drinking water and that you are doing something, which goes back to exercise, that you're doing something to get rid of that excess water. One thing that I learned recently is that if you take your weight and you divide it by 2, that's how many ounces of water you should be drinking a day. I still stand by this whole like for drinking water. It's big. I mean, I love water, so that's why it's easy for me to drink it. Yeah, I still kind of go by that rule of where you take your weight and you divide it by 2, and that's how many ounces of water you should be drinking, as opposed to just trying to remember the whole drink 8 glasses of water a day kind of thing. But yeah, so I try to drink as much water as I can a day. I start my day off with water, end my day off with water. But that's understandable because I know not everybody likes water, so you know, you'll get there. Progress. Just don't stop trying. So set a budget and stick to it. It's so hard, but it's needed. If you're gonna make a budget, you need to stick to it. Also, in your budget, you should consider 3 things. Your short-term savings, your long-term savings, and your curveball savings. I only recently learned about it. Okay, so I mean, I still have a budget, so I still have all my expenses that I know that are set. That's gonna happen every month. But then I also plan ahead now for like, so I look at the month of January. Do I have any birthdays in January that I have to prepare for? Do I have any events going on in January? Anything that I should put aside in January? That kind of thing. As for these savings now, I get it. I mean, I understood it. I like the idea of it. I tried it for a few months, but it didn't really last too long for me because it just got really confusing because I had 3 different places to put money. I had my bank account, I had a big piggy bank, then I had a small piggy bank for my short-term, long-term, and curveball savings, and it just got really, you know, I want to say messy in a way, where it was like, okay, then I have to remember to withdraw this much money to put in the little piggy bank, and then withdraw this money to put in the big piggy bank, and then also put aside into the savings account. It just was too confusing, or it was just too much, when I just figured, you know what, I don't need to have money in 3 different places. Let me just put everything into this one savings account, and that's what works for me. That's what's working for me now, and has been working for me since I stopped doing that. But I'm really big on the budget, so I have it in my phone, and I have it written down in my notebook where it has all my expenses for the month, and then anything extra that might come up, whether it's birthdays or events that are coming up. Not so much now. I keep going back to COVID, like it's like taking over my life.
This year I want to travel more, and honestly that's not just referring to like traveling the world. A big thing for me is also like exploring my city. I'm from Toronto, and there's a lot of places in Toronto that I haven't been to yet.
So traveling was well out of my control last year. It broke my heart. I had so many exciting trips coming up, and it was all canceled because of COVID. But like I did want to explore more like locally, and I did that. We ended up going to a lot of places last year, and just hiking and exploring, even places in Niagara. We went to Hamilton, we went to Milton. Like I did a whole lot more exploring locally, given that we couldn't really go internationally. I enjoyed it. I hope to continue that this year.
I want to suggest committing to purging your room seasonally. Spring cleaning, winter cleaning, fall cleaning, summer cleaning. I do it and I love it. You should commit weekly to cleaning your room, your space, whatever it is, wherever it is. Commit some time weekly to cleaning that area.
I'm still like this. I still like to purge my room. Now it's like the household, but I like to purge my clothes first and foremost, because especially if I haven't worn something for a season and I'm just like, well, I'm not going to be wearing it anytime soon, or I know that I'm gonna end up buying new stuff for the next season. I like to donate my clothes, or I give it to, you know, my mom, and she sends it out to be donated or given away. Yeah, I'm still big on purging every season, purging my clothes every season, going through like little knickknacks and seeing what I can get rid of. It's just like feeling like spring cleaning, but every season. It's almost like it's a new beginning, it's a new chapter, so why not just start it off fresh and clean kind of thing. Starting fresh, starting new. Yeah, nice and clean. Oh, maybe it's OCD, I don't know what it is. It's just who I am.
Next thing I thought I would talk about is productivity. One thing that I do when it comes to productivity or getting my errands done is that I wait till I have a day off or a chunk of time that I know that I'm going to have off, and then I dedicate like running my errands to that chunk of time.
Okay, productivity. Yes, so I still create to-do lists. I love those. I love checking things off. I keep everything again in my phone because it's just on me at all times. So what I'll do is I'll be like, okay, I need this, this, and this, and then I'll put in brackets where I need it from. So that way, when I go places, I know, okay, all these things I need from here. And I still like to do it where it's like, I look at it and I'm like, you know what, I have this day off, or I have this chunk of time off. I'm gonna get it all done then, because I just feel like, you know, might as well, if I'm gonna go out, might as well get everything done at once. So I do it that way. Gonna keep doing that in 2021.
Skincare. Okay, this one is super important to me. Up until December 2019, I did not have a skincare routine. I did not have a skincare, like, anything. Like, nothing was working for me. It took me a really long time to get a routine together.
Yes, skincare is still very, very important to me. So I do have a routine. However, my products do change because I find that after my skin gets accustomed to a cleanser, it just stops working. And I find like I need to rotate after a certain point because it just stops working for me. Another thing that I've incorporated into my skincare now is serums and toner, because I did not like using toner before. I don't know if it was just my skin was sensitive and I was using the wrong ones, but it just really did not feel good on my face, so I just never used it. But now I'm using the Fenty Fat Water, and that's amazing. That one works great. However, the cleanser does not work for me. The moisturizer doesn't do anything for me. So it's like you might get something as a collection, but it's not always gonna, you know, work. 2021, I'm not saying that I'm gonna find my holy grail products, but maybe I'll find, you know, something that really works that I can stick to. Who knows?
Another suggestion or a resolution tip that I have is planning ahead. I have a calendar on my wall. I have a calendar on my phone. I also have an agenda. I don't really like surprises. I like to have everything in front of me, and I like to physically see where I have time gaps to see if I'm available for something else or if I can plan something that night. I like to make sure that I can see my time available.
So planning ahead, I feel like could have just gone along with productivity, but again, I like to have a calendar in my phone still. I still have a calendar on my wall. An agenda I don't have anymore. I feel like that didn't really work out for 2020, so I didn't get one for this year. It kind of goes hand in hand too with budgeting and then productivity, where it's just like seeing what's coming up for the month. So it's like I have my calendar for the month. I know what days I'm working. I know when I have time off, so I can plan ahead that way. I know when I have events. I know what I need to budget for. So I feel like all those go hand in hand, and I'm still like that where just I love to see a thing. I still don't like surprises in the sense of like I'm not too spontaneous, but so I do like to plan things ahead and then budget ahead kind of thing.
Big thing that I want to work on this year is kind of making more of that effort to see my family and spend time with my family outside of the holidays or outside of those special occasions.
So prior to COVID, I was doing well with seeing my family outside of special occasions because I was going over to my uncle's and having dinner and, hanging out with my cousins. And then COVID happened and couldn't see them as much. Yeah, when things get back to normal, I would like to do those things again and have those random dinners or random hangouts with my cousins. Even since moving out, I try to visit my mom at home at least once a week, and I'll visit her and the girls because the twins are always there. But yeah, other than that, I try to make sure I call and I text everyone now actually because I can't see them. So it's for Christmas even, we always do Christmas at my aunt's house in Ajax, and everyone goes. It's a whole big thing, and this year we didn't get to do it. But for Christmas we didn't get to do it, and we called her and we're like, we miss you. It sucks that we can't be there. Things are so different this Christmas, but yeah, when things go back to normal, I would love to spend more time with them, get back to that. Yeah.
Another resolution of mine that I have for this year is dedicating more time to the love of my life.
Anyway, I can kind of figure where past me was going with this conversation about us times. I mean, we live together now, so we're definitely seeing a lot more of each other and spending a lot more time together. Date nights have been harder in terms of going out, but we're finding cute ways to spend time. I'll make breakfast one morning and then he'll make dinner and we'll make sure we eat together. We definitely love our McDonald's breakfast, our McGriddles. But yeah, even though we live together, we still make sure that we're dedicating time to eating meals together, sitting down and talking how is your day, what's going on, tell me things, tell me what's going on in your life. It's been great, but it's also a lot of fun too when we go out for walks. We went to explore some parks near the area. We play Pokemon Go still, so that's always fun where we can just go and we're like, okay, let's go catch this, or let's go take over this gym. If you're a Pokemon Go player, you know what I mean. It's also nice to stay in and watch a TV series together or watch a movie. Just finished watching Money Heist, so if you haven't, it's really good. It's really good. I mean, it's left me with a total cliffhanger, but it's okay. I'm fine. So yeah, my friend did tell me about the 222 rule, and it goes every 2 weeks we go out for the evening, every 2 months we go out for the weekend, and every 2 years we go out for a week. I mean, preferably we would like to go out for a week every year, maybe twice a year if we could go on vacation.
Last resolution of 2020 that, well, for me personally, is to schedule and make time more me time. And it could be something as simple as, having a bubble bath, or listening to a podcast, or reading a book, or just sitting around and focusing on your goals. Whatever it is, you should really make time to invest time into yourself. Your mental health is the most important thing. It should be the biggest priority in your life. I can't emphasize that any more than I am now.
I love that. Me time is so, so, so important. Like, you gotta remember to love yourself and love what you're doing for yourself. Now, mental health is always something I'm gonna be vocal about. I mean, I made a huge decision last year and I made a huge change to my life last year to basically support my mental health because it was just going down and I really needed to take care of myself in that sense. And I did, and I honestly can tell you that I have never been in a better mental state since doing that. But yeah, I just think it's so important to take time for yourself, take time for the things that you love and things that you want to do. If you're with somebody, then they'll support that, they'll love you for that, they'll love you more for loving yourself. Whatever way, shape, or form that it is, I think you should definitely be allotting time for you every day. At the end of the day, you gotta do you. Anyway, so that's the end of the video. I mean, I apologize for the terrible quality of that video, but I mean, I made a lot of valid points. I loved it. I was just shook at the beginning. I don't know why. I was like tearing up about how funny I thought it was. And yeah, 2020 was just a different one for the books. So we're gonna take 2021 on. We're gonna make up for lost time and we're gonna make it count. Anyways, friends, that's it for this video. That's it for the first video of 2021. You guys can now check out the new outro for this channel. Thank you guys for coming back. I hope you enjoyed this one. You guys comment below. You can roast me too. Like, I don't even care. I'm really glad you guys are back this year to watch some more of my videos. I really appreciate the support. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.